I've just received a memo. Na memo we the NPP caucus in Parliament and a petition speaker Alban Bagman say on recall Parliament. Now it's a memo to the Right Honourable Speaker from the second Deputy Majority Chief Whip. It's dated 22nd October 2024. That is ENRA. Subject a notice of meeting by request under Article 1123 and Order 53 of the Standing Orders. And me sana mumbe brina atete se ansha na the NPP caucus in Parliament no would want to recall Parliament through the Speaker. Na akoye ba sisi ano yensa aka memo officially from the second Deputy Majority Chief Whip to the Speaker of Parliament. And I will go through the memo for you. Namu nyinamo hu said enioma esi echo. And as I read no, so opese hu a over Facebook and YouTube Bengazi ma send memo no fato so na amanfo into me. And you can join us as we go through this memo. Almost say, Right Honourable Speaker, respectfully on behalf of myself and the requisite number of members of Parliament from the Majority Caucus, I have the honor to address you on a matter of utmost national importance. In accordance with Article 1123 of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, 1992, and Standing Order 53 of the Parliament of Ghana, we hereby formally request a meeting of Parliament. The signatories of members making this request are hereto attached. Now, then he moves on to legal basis for the request. To ensure clarity and emphasize the legal foundation of this request, we respectfully draw your attention to the following provisions presented in order of constitutional and procedural hierarchy. Article 1123 of the 1992 Constitution, which states, quote, notwithstanding any other provisions of this article, 15% of members of Parliament may request a meeting of Parliament, and the Speaker shall, within 7 days after the receipt of the request, summon Parliament. 2. Standing Order 53.1 reiterate, quote, despite any other provisions, 15% of the members of Parliament may request a meeting of Parliament, and the Speaker shall, within 7 days after the receipt of the request, summon Parliament. It would mean the order in the Standing Orders, no, it taking inspiration from the article in the Constitution 1123. On the third point, that's the legal basis, no. Standing Order 53.2 further stipulates Parliament shall convene within 7 days after the issuance of the notice of summons. Okay. Inti Speaker no was 7 days. Or the befre Parliament. And say offer Parliament and so the entire Parliament would have to convene within 7 days after say issuance of a notice of summons. Speaker amas a notice of summons no within 7 days of Parliament issue. Number 4, Standing Order 57.3 provides, quote, the Speaker may summon a sitting of the House before the date or time to which the House has been adjourned, or at any date or time after the House has been adjourned sine die. Number 5, Standing Order 58.4 states, the Speaker shall summon Parliament within a period determined by the Speaker, and the requirement for a 14-day notice shall not apply where there is an emergency. And the legal basis for wanting to recall Parliament, no, why do they want to recall Parliament? Urgent matters for consideration. Or see, we respectfully request that upon recall of the House, the following urgent government business be deliberated upon and transacted, including any other business that comes before the House. Into the urgent government business, so number one, I'm going to say request for tax exemptions for designated beneficiaries under the One District, One Factory program. Number two, Ghana Financial Stability Fund, an international development association facility of $250 million US. And number three, bills. Bills, no say Environmental Protection Agency Bill 2024, Social Protection Bill 2023, Customs Amendment Bill 2024, Budget Bill 2023, Ghana Boundary Commission Bill 2023, and an Interstate Succession Bill 2022. Then they move to the context and justification. As Mr. Speaker may recall, Parliament had adjourned Senate Day on Tuesday, 22nd October 2024, without any explanation to the circumstance leading to the adjournment. You may also recall that at conclave, you confirmed the service of a Supreme Court order, which was explicit at the time the above stated items had been advertised and scheduled to be carried. We wish to emphasize that this request is made in utmost good faith and in the national interest to enable the government to discharge its constitutional and democratic obligations to the people of Ghana. The matters outlined herein are of pressing importance and require the urgent attention of Parliament. In the request for action, almost considering the constitutional and statutory provisions cited above, and in the exercise of our rights as members of Parliament, we respectfully urge you to summon Parliament for a meeting within the stipulated 7-day period. We stand ready to provide any additional information or clarification that may be required and look forward to your favorable consideration of this request. Respectfully submitted. And Sawoko Parliament, the second Deputy Majority Chief Whip, Honorable Alexander Jonobua Tete, or NPP MP for the people of Seshi, Akontombra. Honorable Akwabe Kosi saying Sunni.
Be part of Juzuminia.
Apomi a dear.
Patonyamna don't Mumpai, what to mean can the or body at the
Okay. Now, Ubetma confirm my say one outro letter on behalf of the majority caucus to Parliament. A memo actually say Mopese or recall Parliament to attend to some urgent matters. One outro. Okay. I found this portion of the letter a bit curious. Say Speaker Air Johnny Parliament Senate Day, no, wama any explanation to the circumstance leading to the adjournment. Is that you recall? So we make a point, Bisa.
Yes.
I didn't hear.
Netiene say mame fasa kwenya with namina was namin che wati for. So utie ya eno ane na watwe na speaker efrey say yemna Parliament na yemenye adwuma mfa mo man na ye bae no ne yawoden mo se blanda na muna no na minority leader raise statement ewo ordinance 3-1 an urgent statement draw speaker attention won yema bia na onu fees as a speaker, but before then na Haruna the petition akwa speaker we order 99 na petitioner as a nipa intimideko nti Haruna process no speaker niso na minority leader na dey mum na speaker agi urgent statement no ma mo make comment on it we on the rules say 4 seats no are vacant and your leader and say the court and the Supreme Court my order say Parliament another speaker you know what the declare seat no 4 year vacant no on stay on execution now my members of Parliament nipa 4 no emeyo omoduma kopin say on be determine asem no and it na no na ye buy no your court concrete no speaker can say ne saka Supreme Court order no na obaba be make ni statement but before then no munyina mujitum say your court sitting no ye majority side indika ko tran be e wo no and this for no buy no e ba be jijim konwa no ne yi no mo keka konwa na bom ye sorry ne the leadership of your court concrete no speaker can say or making a statement. Am I a leader can say now Sabria and this for now call occupy baby a then also catch leadership. So you could range that any day. And I say I need to me and come about or ban all make a statement. And not be making statement is based on Supreme Court order and then the way Parliament and NCI, you know, and I don't think that this is an explanation as a speaker at the Miami because by say Baba Bayajuma, Niama, Yestiti, Ewo, Momuno Matani, the Aqua Command area, and two bizarre another.
Yeah, but say what here speaker and so yeah, okay, say, and mind you, say, after say, Mukosia or conclave, no, more members of the majority, no more parliament who be you left. Echo Tnamo officers. In the time a speaker able making a statement, no, na enya dia mo, and speaker made the point say, as per members of parliament present, no, or more quorum to conduct business, but no quorum to make decisions based on which or journey parliament Senate. It is a way near explanation enough. What else were you expecting him to say? Yeah,
Obiamon, near friend, and the tenant said, concrete for no year coin, also Mishas and me preamble, and me can say, Anopana, a boy 8 o'clock, no, your co chamber on your majority chief with another play, any deacon or chamber, and I mean, honorable Habib. Yin in a cocotna, baby, a majority side of Trano, your coin, na ya kunya nan baby training in na wo pepe almost the same bibia because over parliament on the right side of the speaker no majority no and MPB or two bia no oh ayi ebo wo kunya no ne wo table no wo sori na wo kasa big screen nature within ne wo membership and as a constituency represent no munyi ye ko tra on when this one buy no and am ko train am leadership nkunya na wo front no e de ba be kan ye de no hono ba betna o and members ni bi e ba ye nchem nso na mun ko tra ye side no because the majority yes say no ye no until the speaker ababa be rule say mun na mo ye majority no ye nsori nko nti ye leader e be wura inside no here the way na na man siko no e no ye say ye mpi on pegirigi because o dem lady and asem no wo de akokot nti ye ntwense speaker na or head of the institution be ba now I can be video tray and a press conference by office and check there for 10 minutes and I'm afraid some here leadership and a coy. Your coy speaker can't when ya Supreme Court order nobody make a statement on it. And now your leader Alexander Yomaki Bizan and said, Sabri and this for occupy your prison. Yen to me in corner no mungo yigidi and so no yakotna other side and the quotra maybe omotiano. Nti speaking, my order say leadership no mo kwa munko katra members no obi anko tran baby otie. Speaker anka hwe antere say one dey obi making a statement. And na leader kan wo ho say ene dey basa na ye no yentimi nkotra other side no. Yentimi nkotra baby and this one so abe occupy wo ye ho no. Ti ye kwa your offices no money rule ni wie na say ye ba chamber na ye be transact government business ye be ba. Enu ntina ama ye be try your offices no. And you know, at the end of the day, no, say, tell me, I call any one raise quorum at the year, and at that more material moment, no, and yet, dear, no, we take the major decision. Now we expect and say, Speaker, they can say, sir, later now, what is the Supreme Court or state of execution, or be maintaining Nankayamran mayor, one kind of also our journey, a house in the Senate. And at the end of the day, no, you hear the abanya juma de amano e pe niema ya list no and into na ya request say yes amla parliament because constitution in my kwan say nya nipa 15% I bet me reco parliament but that is why through my leadership on mama authority to do that.
Yeah, but Sisiano said ya can I mean based on semonya the requisite amount of signatories no and there's a number of signatories no mubetimi I'm a speaker I recall it parliament but when parliament comes back na said yeah we leader I catch you speaker and say but say wamamo ankwa nkotena baby we say motena na enya de amobeba parliament aba be adwuma say moba back na say still ade see any say ECBO a eden na mobe
Obiamwa wadaruma mijiri se process no Supreme Court.
Honorable Mepacho Obiamwa your colleague of parliament.
Sorry Obi.
Me did Obi. Yes.
Sorry naza me promote na da to be MP. Obi pachame. Netiene se Supreme Court e kan se speaker and parliament as an institution no. Omo respond famra Friday.
Yes.
Na asem no omuni.
Yes.
Already yes, standing order 53 no, and your constitution article 112 no 3 na. Or say you the letter no within 7 days no. As a speaker head.
Parliament.
Back. And finally say and there you kono. Etna to next week no. You nim say Supreme Court. Ebetna asem so before the Supreme Court be na asem no. Na Bidia settle down. And in Tina Yasi process and I say and next and a Supreme Court send the process and I say Friday, even next week, you know. You name the Supreme Court and so no every day 7 times and a bear, you bet me about back up a parliament. Because when I buy no Obi Nanka was just 3 weeks to go back to our various conferences. Nanka 8 parliamentary year baby around Jebe January season na anka. Yeah, these over 8 parliament in the Basa. Until meaning sir within 7 days now, speaker be for back no na Supreme Court so no every day asem no. Yeah, but also the challenge with the Wakane is Supreme Court in fact timetable be my on when umbedi asem na wie and nobody can predict. E bit remember so almost start here ebi omunya enwie nti eno yentimi nka with certainty say ombetimi awia momunya kwan akwa ye madwuma no number 1. Number 2 so when say mo boycott parliamentary sitting enra nunti parliament entimi form a quorum to make decisions. Why do you think there's a speaker recall a parliament based on more request we are NDC Caucus na say minority for no omo do omo met na wona muntimi nya adwuma so omo so be boycott ana mejidi say oje your constitution ma opezo take major decision 275 MPs na say onya 175.5 into you need one you need per half the 138 now we can transact business because Supreme Court now ma order say judgment and not a statement now speaker make as a 4 seats in what declare vacant no who do on yeah the year juma no be we a lawyer at the end of the day no oma fraud to the bar and say Supreme Court a per course of Ghana ama order say niawaka no hold on nama members of parliament for no enyo omodwuma ye de ye obi a edi mlaso and ye nim say ndis so equally omudi mlaso esan say ye nyina no yes a constitution ase and a constitution ama Supreme Court 2 minutes say about in terms of interpretation of the law as a somo and a teacher mtreni and nintina yam pese e be create basabasa our parliament no ye na say the court na ye buy na ye situation na ekono na expect say speaker ba obe pronounce adewe but on what dia tum say wanya court processes no and at the end of the day they call the house speaker had to be because or a lawyer and what trap parliament better 32 years a woman a democracy for republican.
The other thing when Kaisa mene honorable Sam George Eddie Nkomo and I'm busan say a basa recall bisa ba omubeba na and they were like it would depend on a assemblity I recall one. Do you think say urgent matters for consideration I will stay you know assembly here say was say MP say wo fie campaign omujai eba parliament so omuba be hwe a pass sa na we assembly here.
First of all, Obi, the first request in a tax exemption, the question is, in here, companies in the Omobeba Ghana, and now say Ghana for a bomb of the new music as on Bezomubi Juma, and my Ghana ma, and your Jumani Bieno. You be more tax exemption. I want be a factory in Amma, Mountain area Jumana. Yes, because you're not to Memu Obi Amwa, Obi, and say, as I said, Yenya Jumadi Mamranti and Nemabawa, and companies over 46, and I read is almost be factories over the various conferences, including some of the NDC conferences. And it's a very important, you have more tax exemptions on the Senate ombetimi establish companies no na etimi aboama unemployment situation as well as what the tosubium yenyina nim say covid na ba ye ne enema yesikasam entinu say international development association na maye say sika ne say ye financial sector ye farmer meyede emeboa obi amwa nti o patre say enye important say as parliament ya ba no ye beji sade na tumana environmental protection agencies day no ya ye we waka third reading and at the end of the day no obi yenyina etia say sabre galamse ne ne kokoko kan ho no ebe den ne yetimi aso ano and at the end of the day sabre na mali anaza makani nyina wo sade no enhia and nti na ma ye gina so a ye dia fresh sade no and obi pe membo na media kono me leader and I instruct me say menye.
I understand you. The bill a buying share bosse or the beba to repeal emra makwaima amount for timi mining our forest reserves no and only environmental protection agency bill na
it contains a lot and obi is up a benebia at the end of the day no fit na ko ba parliament will give it to ya ye bibia we read cross by cross and I can say be move third reading no na anka ya we bill no and it contains a lot.
I'm saying sir honorable me pacho the president a specific promise to organized labor say parliament resume or the bill be by be repeal the bill I makwaima amount for eco forest reserves eco mining that is not part of the list would the
obi no metime can say attorney general enyam from parliament and na parliament no sabi yemfa here say na the year juma onim say baby abeba bia no emanated from attorney general department ni and ansana omdiaba ama ya ye nwojuma ni for now no sa be no enya mama metoye ni aba if is a crucial if is a important and Ghana Boundary Commission bill no obi so obi sa soja ni na oda no no obe catch us say ade we yentimi am pass in term because sabria me no tiwo o kai say obi yenya hoye wo Ghana ha ko di wa for kan say oye ne yo modia o ka za asem no
yes
nti sa Ghana Boundary Commission bill no it comprises if na Ghana ya asase no ene ye insuo ne babia na inva na edu very important as it me a year juma and obi biara or member of parliament no enim say ehunhia aninti na ya de aba.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, I mean, sorry if I'm belaboring the point, but I'm thinking, say, because some more parliament as representatives of the people, and say, oh yeah, a dipstick survey across Ghana, a dear bakwa number one priority for the Ghanaian people, illegal mining and its effect. And I'm so in a historic, unprecedented move, no, now organized labor in our person moko strike in Cedar. President anyone Kasai say one of their key demands, which is a repeal of the law, a makwami a year juma in forest reserves, no, or the Beba Parliament. If you would get the support of the Ghanaian people, say more recall of Parliament with the idea don't you think, say, and no as the number one item on the bill would have given you that support now here from the Ghanaian people? As it stands now.
But near me, say, Ben we process as Attorney General, a year at the Parliament, na clerk of Parliament, and the table office for the receive, and sana, by other people.
Yeah, bank me about the certificate of agency.
Yes, we can actually do that. Yeah, recon and I bar. You bet me, bet me the bar. Am I certificate of urgent to present it to send a bit me a young wordman. And me fee say, Sabino, near Parliament, a speaker, I receive a sign. Clerk my young Juma, I wear other papers so near and no, and I must state in here. We no meaning, sir, your bar recall now, Obi, bet me the Abame, I young Juma, Senabaya, Ghana for being near president, a can and one with this.
A simple FE.
Honorable, my nurse I am far in C. Bibiania, Yababa Babi Dinkomobio. Why?
Opi, made us in Yamisha and Yajma Panzo, or ye at the Abuagan.
Yeah, that's a part. That's the Deputy Majority Chief Whip, Alex Tete. On the NPP MP for Seshi, a Contombra constituency.